Hey, happy Sunday. Wow, right when I started recording, the sun came out. That's really cool. It probably won't stay out because it's kind of cloudy today. We had a lot of crazy weather yesterday. Woo, at my house, it was like the end of the world. The wind and the rain and the thunder and lightning. It was awful. It was just terrible. But it's better now. It still looks like it could. Well, I don't know. It's clearing up a little bit. It's not as rainy looking as it was. It was really looking like it might rain again earlier, but maybe not. Whew. Wow. I've had a busy weekend. I did a lot yesterday. Just random stuff, nothing terribly exciting. I took my younger son's car to get the front shocks redone and to get an exhaust leak checked, and they actually found 3 leaks in his exhaust system, and so we're going to get that fixed later this month. It's nothing urgent, but I have it scheduled to get that fixed later. And so I did that. I went to the derby party, which was a lot of fun. I actually got there later than I meant to because the weather was so bad. I didn't want to leave the house for a little bit, so I was waiting, and I started watching a movie, and I maybe I fell asleep a little bit, and I woke up like, oh shit, I gotta go. But by then the rain had kind of slacked off. It was still raining, but it wasn't as terrifying looking outside. It didn't look like my house was about to be lifted away in a tornado. So I went ahead and got dressed and went. But because of the rain and the yuck and everything, I thought, I don't want to wear a dress. So I didn't wear my pink and white dress. I know. Maybe I'll wear it next year. I don't know. But I wore some little white capri pants and a white top with little flowers over here and a hot pink cardigan and my pink hat. So I did wear the hat, although I got halfway home last night and realized I left my hat there. I forgot my hat. But it was a great night. I bet on, who did I bet on? Titstastic. There was a horse that wasn't, it was like Titstastic or something, but I kept saying Titstastic. I might have had some wine at that point, and I thought Titstastic sounded better. I did not win. God, that track was so muddy that they had to run on. The horses were just covered in mud, and the jockeys, and it was crazy. But I didn't win, but that's okay. I only bet $1, so I'm not really all that worried about it. So right now we're headed to Costco to put some gas in the car. I am ashamed of myself. I'm down to just below 1/4 of a tank. I never let my car get this low on gas. Usually by the time it gets to half, I fill it back up. But my older son drove it a couple of times, and we play gas chicken with cars at my house. He won't put gas in it. He'll drive it and not put gas in it until I finally call him out on it. He's thinking I'll put gas in it. I'm thinking he'll put gas in it, and it stresses me out. He did fill up the Mercury the other day, but he drove this car a couple of times, and now I am below 1/4 of a tank, and I'm going to Costco right now to put gas in this car because this is stressing me out. So Crazy Lady's back. She was gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know when she came back. I know she was back by Tuesday of this past week. Because my next door neighbor who works from home said she was out there screaming. It was just random. She said it was just random stuff. She didn't seem to be screaming about anything or anybody in particular. And sometimes she does that. Like it's just random stuff, you know? And it's not directed at anyone in particular. So she said she was just out, but she was home and she was just out there screaming. And then she covered up, she has 2 vehicles. She covered one of them up with a car cover and then put bricks all over it. Like she has these bricks that she sets all over the car with the cover on it. I guess to keep it from blowing off. And then she went back in the house, and that was it. And she's been quiet all weekend. I mean, I don't know if she's there. Neither of her vehicles is visible, but they may be in the garage. Sometimes she puts them in her garage. But if she's home, she's been quiet. Now, she will sit at home with all the lights off, so it looks like nobody's there. and then she'll pop out like a deranged cuckoo clock and start shrieking at 3 a.m. every now and then. Usually if it's really late, she doesn't do it for long because she knows that the cops will get called and she'll get in trouble for disturbing the peace because it's after 10 p.m. So she's got enough awareness to know that. She'll only do it for a few minutes and then she'll go back. Just enough to wake everybody up and then she'll go back in the house. But she's there, but she's been quiet, so I'm happy. I am happy. Somebody in the comments section accused me of craving drama. No, look, I don't crave drama, which is why I am taking steps to deal with her in the only way I know to deal with her. I don't like I hate drama. I want it to be quiet in my neighborhood. I like everything about my neighborhood except for her and her antics. I don't even mind her as long as she's quiet. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. I don't care. I am not going to mess with her. If she would just shut the hell up, that's all I want. Just shut up. We're all sick and tired of it. It's been in July, it'll be 5 years we've been dealing with her. 5 years of this mess. So no, I don't crave drama. If drama comes into my life, but see, here's the thing, I'm not going to start drama, but if you bring drama to me, I will damn sure deal with it. I will smack that mosquito with a bazooka because I hate it. I just want peace and quiet. I just want to be left alone. Sorry. I just want to be left alone. I cannot describe to you what I just saw. All right, Fast and Curious. Jesus Christ. That's not what I saw. No, there was a man back there in his car. Shut up, Mary. I'm going to tell you what I saw. This is just the way I saw. Was it this guy? No, that's an old lady. There's a guy back there waiting to pull out a Bojangles. He looked just like Gru from Despicable Me. And he had his head, for some reason, poked all the way out of the window. His window was rolled down. It looked like Gru was sticking his head out of the window of that car. Shit. The things I see when I come around here, it just, I don't know. I never know what to expect. It's just like a box of chocolates. You don't ever know what you're going to get. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. He looked just like Gru. I mean, exactly. He looked like a human depiction of Gru. Like you AI generated a man that looked like Gru. Shut up. I'm sorry. I remember this one time, my older son did Taekwondo for 2 years, and it was really good for him too. It was absolutely wonderful. I was looking to see if it was still recording. The lady back there laughing her ass off about something. Now she's taking a drink. You okay? So he took Taekwondo for 2 years, and this was during one of the ceremonies. So they have these ceremonies where if some of the people are graduating to a higher belt level or whatever, they do these ceremonies periodically for those people. And my son was participating in one of those ceremonies, and they had somebody come to speak. Now, I'm not making fun of anybody. I am just telling you what happened, okay? So they had this guy come speak. I don't remember who it was. I don't know. But I could not quite place his accent. I don't know. It's kind of like Gru from just, why is there a line at Costco? Oh, because oh my God. It's because they open at 10 a.m. Do you want to see this? Look. I'll finish my story in a second. Go Honda Civic. Ain't nobody waiting. Just go. There is a crazy line over here of these people waiting to get in. Hold on. I'm just going to put gas in my car. Can y'all see? Check this out. I'm going to drive by all these people. Look at all these people champing at the bit to go into Costco. Oh, they're going in now. Yeah, they're going in. Good God. Look at all these. I thought everybody was broke. All these people, man, they can't wait to get into the Costco. They just opened 4 minutes ago. God almighty. And still more people flowing in to get in line to go into the Costco. Like a bunch of ants. Look at all these people. My goodness. I don't need anything bad enough to go get in that line and deal with all those people. I don't. Look, this bitch cutting the line like, screw y'all. I'm just coming on around. I'm going to get out in the road and just come on around, all y'all losers. See you later. I know it's not England, but I'm driving on the left side of the road because I'm tired of these people. Just get out of my damn way. I'm trying to get to the gas pumps. Anyway, it's just crazy. I did not mean to get here right when they opened. That's just how my morning kind of worked out. So there was this man, and he was making a speech at the little ceremony, and it was very serious. Like, nothing funny was happening. Nothing funny was going on. And, oh, you're going to get that spot I wanted, aren't you? Yeah, you are. So we're listening to this guy give his speech, and my younger son, who at the time was like maybe 6 years old, he leans over to me and he goes, that man sounds just like Gru. And it occurred to me that he was right. He did sound just like Gru. He sounded exactly like Gru from Despicable Me. And once I heard it, I could not ignore it. Like, I couldn't unhear it. And there was nothing funny, but I am sitting there like, I'm going to bust a blood vessel trying not to laugh. I know my face was red as a beet because I'm like, please, God, somebody tell a joke. I need somebody to tell a joke. I really need to laugh. And then he said girls, and I just lost it. I just lost it. And everybody's looking at me like, what the hell is she laughing at? He said girls. I'm so stupid. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. My son and I still laugh about that incident. Have you ever had that happen? You are somewhere and something either strikes you as really funny or you hear something really funny, but it is not appropriate to laugh, and that just makes it worse. And it was dead silent in there except for this guy talking. And I was sitting there the whole time thinking, please, God, don't say girls. Don't say it. He did. He nailed it. I don't think he was trying to sound like Gru. He just did. It was so wrong. I still feel bad about it. Because even the guy making the speech looked over at me and there was nothing I could say. Like, you sound like Gru. I'm sorry. It was not professional at all. I am not proud of it. I am not happy about it. I just couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Are y'all just not going to let anybody else go? There you go. A little four-way stop back there confuses people sometimes. Okay. How much was gas today? It was $2.79 a gallon for regular unleaded gas. $2.79 a gallon. Not bad. I can live with it. It's been that, though. I mean, it's been hovering around there for a long time. Premium was like $3.49, though. Glad I don't need that. Now, when I fill up the Metro, though, I have to use non-ethanol gas, and that shit's like almost $4 a gallon. But I get 52 miles per gallon, so it's not a problem very often. Even if I drive it all week, I spend less than $20 on gas, so. Oh, way less. It's like $12 to drive for a whole week in that car if I don't go anywhere other than just work and the gym and that. So I got, okay, it's a little after 10 a.m. I've got just under 3 hours to get some stuff done. I have a class at 1:30. So, and I'm already dressed for it. So I'm going to a cardio class at 1:30. And I can do whatever I want before that. But the next 3 hours will go by so fast. Oh my God, they will go so damn fast. I don't know how that works, but there's like a time warp on the weekends, and time goes way faster on Saturdays and Sundays than it does during the week. Except weeknights. Now, those go really fast. I turn around twice, it's 11 o'clock at night. I don't know how that happens. Yeah. So we're going to Target. I'm going to Target. I'm going to see if I can make a video organizing candy because I feel like it. I just woke up this morning and I thought, you know what? We should go do that, or try to go do that. Sometimes I go and it just doesn't work out for some reason. Sometimes I go and it's already organized and nice and there's not really anything to do. So, but you don't know until you go there. So I'm going there now from here, and we're going to see if we can make the candy section look nice. If it looks bad, and I guess if it doesn't look bad, I'll just go home. I made a cooking video yesterday. It had something happen I've never had happen before. I made a recipe and I hated it. I don't know, that probably happened when we made food from Ollie's, the food section in Ollie's. Yeah, that wasn't great. So, but I don't really count that one. That was kind of a one-off. I kind of had low expectations for that one anyway. But I made these cookies, and I had my doubts about them anyway, because it sounded like, how is that good? I don't understand how that's going to taste good, but I thought, I'm going to keep an open mind. It may be great. I may discover my favorite recipe here. Who knows? We're going to try it. But I made these lemon oatmeal no-bake cookies. That's a pretty motorcycle over there. Can I show it to you? Hold on. No, there's an SUV in the way. Oh, I kind of can. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So, anyway, I made these cookies, and they were kind of like, they were similar, I guess, to, you know, those chocolate peanut butter oatmeal no-bake cookies. Have you ever made those? Those are really good. But I ended up wishing I had spent my time making those, because I was thinking about them so much. I was thinking, I wish I had one right now. Those are really good cookies. I like them. If you've never made them, you can find recipes for them. Just look up, I don't know, what do you call them? We always called them lunchbox cookies. You could look that up, or chocolate oatmeal no-bake cookies will probably, there are a billion recipes for them online, slight variations. But what do they have in them? It's like cocoa, peanut butter, rolled oats. I think there's butter in there, vanilla, sugar. They're really easy to make. It's super simple, and you don't have to bake them. You just stick them in the refrigerator. Oh, and they're so good. They're just so good. I don't know. I love them. But my older son is allergic to peanuts, so he can't eat them. And my younger son doesn't like them. He doesn't like peanut butter or anything with peanut butter in it. He can eat it, he just doesn't want to. He doesn't like the taste of peanut butter. So I thought, I'm not going to make a whole batch of these just for me. I mean, I guess I could take them to work and give them away. I want like 1 or 2 cookies. I don't want a whole batch. Maybe I could take them to work and give them away. That is one good thing about my job. Whenever I have food or anything, and I don't want it, all I have to do is take it to work and put it in the break room. Somebody will consume it. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like seagulls, man. Somebody will eat it. It will not go to waste. So I do love that about my job. I love a lot of things about my job. I've been there now for 2 years. Can you believe that? May 1st, it was 2 years. That's crazy. So anyway, I made these cookies. They were not good. No. So they had lemon juice, lemon zest, oatmeal, coconut, almond flour, honey. You could substitute maple syrup for honey, and then they'd be vegan. And they are gluten-free. They just weren't good. I just didn't like them. They were kind of crumbly. They didn't really hold together. The texture was kind of mushy. I left them in the refrigerator for an hour and a half. You were only supposed to have to leave them in there 30 minutes. They're kind of mushy. They kind of fell apart. I didn't like the taste very much. I just didn't like them. It was like they were missing something. And I double-checked the recipe. I made it exactly the way the recipe said. Now, in the video, I do mention there are other recipes for these cookies with different ingredients, and it could be that another recipe will give you a better result than this one. But here's the link to the one I used. I would not recommend using this if you want to try to make these, because they were not good. I mean, they just weren't. And they fell apart. They wouldn't stay together nothing about these cookies appealed to me at all. I didn't like them at all. I was trying really hard to find something good to say about them, because I always try to find the bright side, like, well, at least there's this. But I could at least say, it's a good thing to remember if you're learning to bake or cook or prepare any kind of food. Every now and then, you're going to make something that you just don't like, or other people don't like. It's just not going to turn out great. But you need to keep trying. Don't let it discourage you and make you feel like you don't want to try anymore, because everybody, I don't care how long you have been cooking or baking or whatever, everybody makes something yucky every now and then. Even if you've been doing it forever, every now and then you're going to make something that just tastes terrible. Everybody does it. Don't let it keep you from doing it in the future. Keep trying, because it won't all be like that. You know, most of it's going to be great. Every now and then you're going to drop a stink bomb and it's just not going to be good, and that's okay. Keep going. Don't let it stop you. So I have to edit that video. I haven't edited it. I made it. I just didn't edit it. And let's see. So and I made a video at a church yard sale. I got to edit that. I was really hoping to use the original audio, and the first 10 minutes or so of it was good. It was quiet in there. I thought, oh my God, maybe I can use the actual audio. This would be wonderful. But no, and then there were just some loud talkers in there, and they had a lot to say, and they got fired up about 10 minutes into the video. And the acoustics in this church were amazing. So their loud voices just were bouncing off the walls, and it was really intrusive. I went back and listened, like, we cannot use this audio. This is awful. I tried to power through, but I got about halfway through, and these people were still just yippity yapping. Like, never mind. I'm going to have to do a voiceover. This is bad. But they're not there for me to make a video, so I have to remember that. They did not set up this yard sale for my benefit. So that's okay. I bet I have to record the voiceover. I don't know if I'm going to whisper it or do it soft-spoken. I don't know. Sometimes I decide that when I sit down to record it. And then sometimes I change my mind. I'll start out doing one, thinking I'm going to do it one way, and then I'll go, you know what? No. Start over. We're not doing it this way. So I got to record that at some point today. I have to do little segments, opening and closing segments. Sometimes I'll put on a whole face of makeup to record 3 minutes of video and then go wash it off. I don't have on any makeup right. Okay, look at this. Do you see this person behind me? Are you on drugs? Jesus. I don't know. It's making me nervous. I have dash cams in my car front and back because of people like that. The way people drive around here, you have to have a dash cam in your car. I mean, I would highly recommend it. It is insane the number of wrecks I see around here pretty much on a daily basis. It is just nuts how many people wreck around here. You went through all that to stop at this stoplight. You absolute dingus. What good did it do you? What good did it do you? We're just sitting at a stoplight. Ugh. I hate people. I hate the way people drive. They drive like they are racing to the hospital. I don't know why everybody drives like that. It bugs me. So what else has happened? So I made cookies I didn't like. I went to the Derby party was great. I had a really good time. I got to see some people I haven't seen since last year at the Derby party. It was fun. It was a good time. God, what else have I done? This whole week at work was kind of quiet. There was a little bit of excitement right at 4:45 Friday afternoon, where do you have to do a lot with email in your job? Do you ever get copied on something where it's obvious there's some kind of beef between two people, and they copy a whole bunch of people on their little beef, people that don't really have anything to do with it, and you just want to pop some popcorn and sit back and just watch? Like, I want to see how this plays out. This is crazy. I'm glad I'm not part of it. I had something like that Friday afternoon, but it was involving me. And I'm not going to go into details, but it was something I was asked to do 6 months ago, and I did it. Long story short, for some reason, somebody felt the need to email me and copy like 20 people that had nothing to do with it, trying to say I didn't do what I was asked to do. And I'm going, no, I did that. I did it. I don't think you did. Because I am seeing here that this person is saying this and that, and I don't think you did it. Why are you copying all these people that don't have anything to do with it? Okay, I'll play. So I started digging back through I save all my emails. I save everything. Here are my receipts, sweet pea. Look right here. Here's where you told me to do it. Look right here. Here's where I did it. Oh, look right here. Here's a copy of what I did. And it's time and date stamped and everything. Look at that. Wow. And then she got mad at me for copying everybody. Bitch, you copied them to start with. I wanted them to know how this was going to play out. That's why I keep everything, and I would highly recommend if you whatever job you do, save everything you can. Save it for 2 or 3 years, however long you need to, because I used to work with somebody. Now this was in a totally different environment. Somebody I used to work with was really bad about doing that. They would come back to me, why did you do this way? You screwed it up. No, sir, I didn't. Look, come over here. I have a whole folder of your emails. Let's go back and look. Hold on. Let's go back and look and see what you told me to do. Read your email right here. You wrote that. Read it to me. What does that say? Oh, well, okay, so you did do what I said. Okay, I'm sorry. And then he would usually apologize. Sometimes he wouldn't. He would still try to make it out like I did it wrong. No, read it again. I did exactly what you told me to do. So how do you feel about it now? Oh, I'm sorry. And he would go away with his tail between his legs, but he would get puffed up and do it again later. What? I think the guy had dementia or something. He was kind of an older guy. Like, are you okay? What is wrong with you? Save everything. Save. I don't care how insignificant it seems. I save every single communication. I have folders. I have so many folders set up in my Outlook for everyone I communicate with. Everybody has a folder, and I put everything in there. I don't delete any of it. Nope. It stays right there. And IT could complain about the number of emails. Like, I'm covering my own ass. I mean, I'm sure you understand. But, yeah, save everything. Even if you don't think you need to, save it anyway. Now, if we want to get to Target from here, where are we? I don't know where we are. Let's see. I'm actually kind of regretting not eating anything before leaving the house because I just realized my stomach's growling. Whoops. Yeah, I'm a little hungry. What am I going to do about that? I don't know. I don't want my stomach growling in the middle of this video because that would be embarrassing. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I have my class at 1:30, and then I got to redo my nails. They're fine for now, but I'm going to redo them before I do anything else this afternoon. I'm going to go to my class and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. And that's all I know. And then Monday morning I get up and I go to work and do it all over again. Has anything else happened? I don't think so. It's been kind of quiet. It's just been kind of a week. You know, it's just been kind of a week. Not much else has happened. It's been good. I'm not complaining. I just hate it when my Friday ends on a sour note like that. Like, I was having a good day. I was motoring along, getting my work done, looking forward to getting out of here. And then you want to come along at 4:45 accusing me of what? What are you babbling about? Oh, I didn't do something? The hell I didn't. Hold on a second, sweetheart. Let me send you something. Yeah. Well, you didn't have to copy everybody. You started it. You copied everybody. I just hit reply all and then provided what you needed. That's all I did. But again, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. I don't go looking for this shit. But if it comes looking for me, I will absolutely deal with it. I don't like being accused of things I didn't do. or not doing things that I did do. I just like being left alone. I really do. I like just being left alone. Like, just don't bother me. Let me live my life in peace. Actually, I can get to Target from here. I don't have to go around. You can turn here and go. But anyway, I'm going to go to Target and see if I can organize some candy, because that's always fun. I like doing that, and this Target is really good for it, so I'm going to go do it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have had a great weekend, and happy Sunday to you, and I'll see you again soon.